Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I am in our newly renovated bathroom. We just finished this up not very long ago. Mr. Felix is saying hi, and it looks amazing. I love how it turned out. This was the pink bathroom, so we painted everything. We added this wall feature right here. We added some decor, changed out the mirrors, all the kind of things. This bathroom is nothing like it was when it started, so I will link that video up in the iCards and also down below if you haven't seen it yet. And everything just feels so good in here, except for in the cabinets and in the drawers. There's zero organization. There's a lot of things that probably isn't supposed to be in there, and I really want to make this bathroom feel complete. So we are going to head to Dollar Tree today, get a bunch of organization items, and we are going to be organizing behind the doors. So let me show you what we're starting with. I wanna hear you say that you only want me. You say all the right things when I'm hurting. You always pick me up when I am down. It's like you have a spark that leaves me burning. Yeah, you just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right when I'm around you. We could break up and then make up. All right, I know I'm showing off all of the mess and all of the chaos in here, but truly I have been loving this new bathroom so much. And it's not even my bathroom, it's the boys' bathroom, but they have been really loving it too. And it's made me really happy to see that. Noah actually has been so cute. He's been so excited about it that he has been coming and letting us know he has to go brush his teeth during the day or take a random shower because whatever his random reason is. But I think he just loves spending time in here now, and it's been just making us so happy to see that. But here I'm just going ahead and measuring all the cabinets. I'm measuring the depth, the width, the length, all the things. That way when I go to Dollar Tree, I'm not going to be buying anything extra that we're not going to use, but instead we are going to be very specific and very intentional with everything that we're buying, because I'm like the worst at getting things returned. And in no time at all, we are going to make the inside of the cabinets match how the rest of the bathroom looks and feels now. So kind of a funny thing, but I always keep a little tiny measuring tape in my purse whenever I go out, just because you never know when you're gonna have to measure something for organization or measure if a decor piece is gonna fit or whatever the case may be. So I'm just using my tape measure to measure up all of the Dollar Tree organizing bins. That way I know that everything I'm getting is going to really utilize the space and fit perfectly. And I'm not going to get home and be like, wow, this doesn't fit because it's like 1 inch too big. So I'm getting everything measured, but I was really happy with the selection the Dollar Tree had. And one thing that I wanted to remind you about is if your Dollar Tree has a ton of bins that are just really wild colors and it's not your style, you can easily spray paint them and make them whatever color you want, make them match, and it works amazing. So we are all back from Dollar Tree, and I got a few different things, mostly just organization, but I did pick up a couple cleaning things. So I figure I'll share a little Dollar Tree haul real quick, and then we'll get to organizing everything. Okay, so first we'll start out with this. Actually, this is not from Dollar Tree, but I did get it for this bathroom specifically. Now, my stepmom actually had this for her trash growing up, and I just thought it was the coolest thing, and I'd never seen them before. And so when I was trying to figure out the trash can situation, normally we just have it kind of tucked by the toilet, but I feel like that's not an ideal spot for it, but it's kind of the only spot. And then it popped in my head, I can do this. So I know it looks weird if you don't know what it is, but this is basically a trash bag holder, and you can get them to where you actually drill them into cabinets or wherever you're putting them. But this one actually came with a little sticky side, so you can just stick this inside your cabinet like that, and then this hooks on like so. And then I actually have my Dollar Tree bag to show you, but you go up in here and then it tucks over these corners And then inside of your cabinet, you have a trash bag holder. How cool is that? And it's totally space saving. It's utilizing space that otherwise would not be being utilized at all. I don't know, it just makes a lot of sense. So I'm really excited for this one. All right, and then next, to go with that, I got this little jar. I was actually shocked to see this at Dollar Tree because I've gotten these ones at Hobby Lobby before, and they have them at Walmart for a lot more than $1.25. So this is just a little glass jar with a metal lid, and I'm planning to put a bunch of those trash bags, like Walmart bags, like I said, Target, things like that, stuff them in here, and then whenever we go to change out the trashes, we can just grab the bag easily from the cabinet. Then to go on the bottom, these cabinets are actually in really good shape inside. So I don't know that I'll necessarily need this, but I think I'm planning to put it in anyway, just to kind of lighten the space in there. I got this little construction, like printed, not construction, contact paper, and it's just in a marble print. So that'll keep things nice and light in there. Then I also grabbed these microfiber cloths just so that I have a cloth that I can use in the bathrooms all the time. I can store them in here now that everything is nice and pretty and nice and organized, or it will be in a few minutes. And then the way that I love to clean the sinks and countertops in the bathrooms, especially in the boys, because it's like that constant counter that goes into the sink, I actually spray everything down and scrub it with a sponge. And this is a 8-pack, so I can just keep these again in the bathroom, and then I don't have to search around the house for where I get sponges for this. I just know these ones are for the bathroom. Next, we will get into, I think all I have is just the organization bins. For the top drawer that's like, you know, really thin, I got this guy. It's actually a 2-pack. And then I got these, and I love these because they have those little feet so they don't move around or anything. For the bottom 2 drawers that are deeper, those are the ones that I kind of had a hard time with because of the size, like the width and everything. I had to find something that would work really well. I ended up getting this bin. I like that it has handles so that if you need to pull it out, you can easily pull it out. It's also, you know, just really flexible, and it's pretty deep, like it's a good size. But the one thing I didn't love about it is that it was so big, and I wanted to share, this is what I've done a lot of times. Sometimes having a big bin is really handy, but you can also just add another bin inside sometimes, and you can end up kind of creating your own little divider that way. So that's kind of my plan here, is we are going to have a big bin. If I need it, I can keep it big, or we can add this little divider in here, or this other bin, and I can store a smaller amount of things in here and then just have it a little bit more organized. And then inside the cabinets, I got a couple of these. I try my best to keep within a couple of colors to not make things feel like a busy rainbow. I want it to keep just feeling very peaceful and calm down there. And so ideally I love just like the cleanness of white or a gray, and they didn't have all white or all gray, so I kind of just mismatched them and got a few of each. We got a couple bins of these, and then right in front of that, we're gonna set it like this, so it'll end up looking like this in the cabinet. My plan is cleaning products and things like that to go in this bendy one, just because it is so bendy. And then in here, I think my plan was to put extra bath products and things like that. And then on the other side, I got 2 of these. I'm thinking one's gonna hold towels, and then the other will hold toilet paper. And I wanted to get something like this that has pretty straight up lines, just so you're not having a lot of wasted space. I want it to be a square or a rectangle, and even though this is fairly shallow, it will end up working good because it's just gonna hold toilet paper or keep towels corralled because they'll be folded in there anyway. So that is what I got from the Dollar Tree. So let's get to pulling everything out, wiping it down, and getting it organized.
You know that I'm the queen of overthinking. It's like we're done before we even started.
So before we get too far into today's video, I did want to remind you guys about the giveaway I have going on this entire month. I'm giving away $200 of some of my favorite items, and all you have to do to enter is make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, and then also leave a comment on all of the videos that I'm sharing during this month. I love to do these giveaways to give back to you guys and just let you know how thankful I am that you're here with me. As always, all the information will be down in the description box below, so good luck. It is mind-boggling, honestly, to see how out of control things get when they're not organized. And clutter definitely attracts clutter, mess definitely attracts mess. And so taking a little bit of time to combat those things, it will not only help you for a little while, but it will really make a big difference for a long time. And I feel like when you give an hour of your time, for example, to organizing and cleaning your space, it's going to save you so much more time in the future. So it's one of those things that's just always worth it. But once I got everything all cleared out, I just went ahead and vacuumed vacuumed everything out with my handheld shark. This little guy has been amazing. I've loved it so much ever since getting it about a month or two ago. And then I went through and just wiped everything clean with my e-cloth and water.
Hope you believe in us. Please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. It's like you almost know what I am thinking.
Now that everything's all clean, I'm just going through and adding in that contact paper. I also really love the style of this one. It's just very subtle and simple, and look how perfectly and easily it went on. There was no struggle at all. Just kidding. This is how it actually went. All right, that was a little bit of a struggle, but it is on and it does look good. There is like an inch or so in the back, but you're never gonna see that. And because it's like a perfectly clean line back there, I don't think you're gonna notice it. So I'm honestly not even gonna bother finishing the very back like 1 inch. I like it. I think it looks really good. And a quick tip, if you end up with air bubbles, get like an X-Acto knife or something like this. Just run it over those air bubbles and then use your hand to kind of flatten them out, and then you let that air escape, and you pretty much probably won't end up noticing the cut at all. Like I have a couple of those and you'll never notice them. So the way I went about putting the contact paper on, it definitely worked better the second time just because I was, more used to it. I'd already learned some things, but I went ahead and took off the front edge of the paper backing just to ensure that the front edge would be a very straight line. And then I also made sure to cut it wider than I needed. And then once I had that front edge laid down, I took off the backing at the middle of the paper and pressed down 1/2. And then I did the same thing to the other side. And then once I had it fully pressed down, I just took a little X-Acto knife and cut a perfect edge along the corners, and it honestly looked really amazing. So I do need to pick up one more roll for that very bottom drawer. I just ran out right at the end. But even though contact paper can, be a little bit tricky to put on sometimes, I truly was so impressed with how the adhesive has just improved so much from a few years ago. And I kind of went back and forth on if I wanted to go to the trouble of adding the contact paper or not, just because the drawers and everything was in pretty good shape. Like it didn't look super stained or anything, but I was very pleasantly surprised to see what a big difference it ended up making. Definitely a lot bigger difference than I was expecting. This is my first step whenever I'm organizing. Of course, once I've cleared everything out and cleaned everything up, I really like to place all of my empty bins into the drawers or cabinets or whatever I'm organizing. That way it gives me a good idea of exactly what I can fit where and how it's going to turn out. And then I feel like I'm able to kind of hit the ground running. I have everything kind of laid out in here how I think I'm going to keep it. Now that definitely can change, but this just helps me get a really good idea of kind of how I want to start organizing, because sometimes when you're starting with a clean slate, it can almost be very overwhelming in the way that nothing's done, like you don't have the momentum built yet. Now that I have that all set up, I have it in all the drawers and all of the cabinets. Again, I'm kind of left without momentum at this point. So what I recommend doing, and what I always do, is I start with the thing that I know where it goes. So I know I'm going to put towels, I know I'm going to put toilet paper. That will start the ball rolling, and it's like going to be a lot easier to continue on. And then I don't necessarily work like left to right, right to left, bottom to top, anything like that. I just start putting things where I know specifically where they go, and then kind of fill in the blanks from there. That's what we're gonna do. And it'll start coming together. But honestly, already it looks so much better. And I'm actually really impressed with that contact paper. The material, or the stickiness that they use, is so much better than it was. I've used it in the last couple years, and I feel like they must have done something different, because it was way easier to work with. Still a pain, but way easier. As I was organizing all of my bathroom cleaning products, I just wanted to take some of these new towels that I picked up from Dollar Tree, which, by the way, were pretty nice. I haven't obviously used them yet, but they seem like they're going to be good quality, and it'll be really nice to just have like specific towels to clean the bathroom with. But I wanted to go ahead and fold these up in a new fold that I actually learned from Boom Towels. This fold took me just a little bit to learn and actually figure out like how to do it, but once I got it down, it's so easy to do now, and I love that it just creates this little pocket, and the towels can get bounced around and they stay really nice and folded. So I think it's going to be the perfect way to store the cleaning towels in the bathroom. This is one of those random things. I have always kept my toilet brushes outside of the cabinets right next to the toilet, and for some reason today it just dawned on me, like, I do not need to keep the toilet brush right next to the toilet. I can easily keep it in the cabinet, and it will be just as convenient, and it also just ends up looking a lot cleaner. Okay, I have everything kind of set up in here. So for now, I have like cleaning products back there, and then I have cleaning like towels, sponges, gloves, things like that in the front. And then up here, I just have some guest items. And this way it'd be nice, like no matter what bathroom they're using, we can just come grab it from here and take it out, but it's gonna be really nice and portable. And then I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna put in that back basket. So for now, we'll leave it blank, and then we'll just kind of continue on. If you're familiar with this bathroom and you saw the makeover, you know that we have a medicine cabinet in this bathroom, and I don't love the look of the medicine cabinet. We did kind of DIY it and upgrade the look a little bit, and so that was really nice, but I really do love the function of it. So between the medicine cabinet and the new shelf that we added in over on Noah's side, that is where the boys are keeping like their daily items. So the drawers really just have a lot of backup items and things that are used less often. And then the middle drawer is full of all the bath items. They have bath bombs, those little Orby beads that they play with sometimes, some bubble bath, and things like that.
Maybe let's take a drive.
Okay, so finally we are going to attach our new trash can holder. I'm literally just going to push this right up to the top, and then I'll be able to clip this on, and I'll show you exactly how it works. I love peel and stick options. and then I have a bunch of bags. Like this will last us several months. And I can just put them in here. They're nice and secure. They're also easy to grab. And then literally when you want to change this out, you just pull the bag off and trade it out for a new one. I don't have to buy any kind of specialty bags. It's basically free because you just get these bags everywhere. Yeah, I think this just is gonna work awesome. Oh my gosh, you guys, I still am just swooning over this bathroom makeover. I love it so much. I'm so happy with how everything turned out. If you have not seen that video, you have to watch the transformation. It is just so good. It doesn't even feel like the same bathroom at all. But now the bathroom actually feels finished and complete because everything is organized and everything has a place. And anytime I go to Dollar Tree, I'm just always blown away that you're able to organize on such a low budget. So we were able to organize this space for under $30. Amazing. I am so impressed with how everything turned out in here. I feel like it looks very high-end, especially for being all Dollar Tree items, but it just goes to show you do not have to spend a ton of money. You don't even have to spend a lot of time organizing something. Just finding a few organization bins that fit in your space can make a world of difference in pretty much any space in your home. So if you have a room or an area that really needs some organization, head over to Dollar Tree. You are definitely going to find the things you need, and it's awesome that you can do it on such a low budget. All right, I want you to open up all your drawers and cabinets and see what you think.
What these? I say.
That's all your chargers
Yeah.
and extra stuff.
I like that.
Look, all the toilet paper and towels and stuff. Do you see the bottom of it? It looks like marble. Is that cool?
Yeah. Wait, does that have it on all of them? Yes, it does. I didn't even recognize that. Wow.
Wow, they're like all organized and there's marble on the bottom.
Yeah.
Wow.
You like it?
I do. It looks way better now.
Now we can take out the trash easily. We just put another bag in the trash.
The bathroom feels so peaceful now. I just love it and I couldn't be happier. I hope you enjoyed today's video and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.